Welcome to another Seek Out the Adventure video where you will be inspired to live an unusual and exciting life. So you guys have been asking me, why did you even start thinking about unsending and what even led you to pursue this Unsended project? I started thinking about unsending when I started watching climbing films back in the day. There I was, a young ambitious climber, watching Chris Sharma send crazy hard routes like Jumbo Love and the one in King Lines where he's up above the water. As amazed as I was, the question kept popping into my head. I wonder if he ever goes back and sends it again. Pretty sure that a lot of times the pro climbers, they don't go back to these hard projects. They send it and they move on to something better, greater, and harder. Then I raised the question, if Chris Sharma were to go back to Jumbo Love, would he quickly send it knowing that he's climbed even harder routes? Or would he unsend it on his first go, having to re-project it? Remember the moves, have to wait till the conditions are right, wait till his body, even though his body is stronger, is conditioned specifically for that route. And that's when I realized that we as climbers, we usually refrain from jumping back on a previous project that we have sent because we're afraid of unsending it. And that's why when I was a very ambitious climber and getting into it and trying to kind of surpass or get into the 510 and even get up to the 511 range, I set a goal for myself where I would eventually red point to 510, and then I wouldn't stop there and move on. I would continue to climb that route until I had red pointed that route 3 times. Preferably 3 times in a row, just so that I knew that I climbed that with my raw ability, and it wasn't just by chance that my body was in perfect condition for that route, and the humidity and the wind and the temperatures were all in line. So that's why I've been obsessing over this concept of unsending, and I want to kind of go back, walk down memory lane, and get back on these routes and do this experiment. But there's a lot of work that needs to get done to do that, and after unsending Naked Nebula, I realized, all right, my usual morning sessions aren't necessarily going to work because we only have like 2 hours to climb. We're outside climbing, there's time to set up, time to hike, time to clean the routes, and I really only get 2, maybe 3 laps on a route. And so usually that's just 2 or 3 laps on the project. I'm not getting any mileage in, I'm not working on my endurance or anything else. So I'm gonna try to set up a schedule where, one, I gotta increase the amount of days that I climb a week. So instead of just my usual 1 time a week, I need to go at least twice, but I think I've got it set to where I can go 3. I think I'm gonna go morning gym session at 6 a.m. till 7:30 or 8, and just get mileage in and work on the overhangs and just work on my weak spots. And then Thursday mornings, I'll go meet in the American Fork Canyon where most of the projects are, and I will jump on the projects and get those burns in 5 a.m. until 7:30 a.m. and then head to work. And then on Fridays, I will do another gym session with my wife at a more relaxed time like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. So that's the program that I'm hoping to pursue right now. Today was a gym day. Got to go to the Mill Creek Gym here in Utah, and it is known for a lot of long, pumpy overhang routes. And that's what I need for some of these routes, because Naked Nebula, as huge and juggy that climb is, it's overhung and I just couldn't hang on. So that's what I need to condition myself with. So I hope you enjoy these clips of Justin and I climbing on some very overhanging and long 511s. It's awesome to climb to the very top of that arch and then top out on the head wall. So stay tuned, we'll have some more footage for you, hopefully some outdoor footage of us working some of the unsended project routes.